Welcome to the band of the Creatures. We're back with Genshin Impact. And yeah. It's real Shotaro's banner. No. I'm judging too soon. You do not get the rights for me to call you Jojo unless I see your character first. Although that style pretty damn fine though, let's be real. Is this dude out? Boom! Damage is great. Damn great. Shit. Best punches so far in the game. No, they could have made Hazel like this, honestly. The only issue I have with Hazel is how fucking limited it is. Boom. Well, I'll be real, I like Ryosley. I do. Character, that gameplay was fine. That was fun. It's no Kamehameha wave, which I'm kind of depressed I didn't pull it on this account. But yeah, it's no Kamehameha wave. But, I mean, he punches people in the face. These hands, the guy punches people in the face. I don't know, it's something to appreciate.
Looks like that boat we took to Araneas might have been the last one.
Vache?
Looks like we're back here again.
Let me speak to the fountain, give me a second.
Traveler? Are you hearing voices again?
Yes, and it's clearer than it was during the day. And it's French.
That's kind of spooky.
Kind of offense to the French for Paimon.
You don't want to come back in the morning?
Vache?
Hey, why are you still walking towards it? There might be something nasty in the water.
I can feel strong emotions, and you find that the entire waterfall is dissolved to people.
Huh? Hang on. Paimon can kind of hear a voice. It's calling for Vache, right?
I don't believe you, Paimon, you're just guessing.
Hey, Traveler? Stop walking! Come on, wake up!
No. Walk into Vache. Walk into the moment screaming Vache. It's a fucking ocean. If you speak about water one time, I'm gonna be pissed. That's a bit better not speak about water.
Vache, are you my dear Vache?
I'm waiting for the water conversation.
No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache? Do you know where my love is?
I'm afraid not. I'm sorry. Who are you?
Wait. Who am I? I'm very sorry. I fear I do not know.
I mean, oceanids are just, spirit mermaids, I guess. Yeah. They're like superfish. They fish that ascended to the realm of the gods. Like the one fish god in Dragon Ball Super.
My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood.
Oh, she's talking about water.
Fragments dissolved amidst the tide, never to be recovered.
You could have just said you have dementia. You didn't have to. Washed, flood, and tide in one sentence. You're a little on the nose here. I'm beginning to not believe you.
How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land have I since forgotten?
You were once human?
Yes, that is what I was once. But now, I am but the consciousness of one who is lost, therefore.
It makes you wonder, does Liyue's Oceanid have the same backstory? I mean, that Oceanid is all on the lines of, the realms of water shall heed thy vengeance.
I do not know how I came to be like this either. I only vaguely remember being covered in light blue water, and then all grew dim.
Could she have been one of the girls who were dissolved?
I also remember going to many places. I loved adventure, loved exploring places of peril.
My question then would be, if the dissolved chicks are turning into oceanids, are they not trying to summon a gigantic oceanid? Is that the final goal here? Some big ass water bitch? Alright, yeah. You do.
No matter where I went, Vache would go with me. I knew how dearly he loved me. And I also loved him equally as much.
As an innocent mind, I'm going to assume Vache was her puppy. Yes.
But now, we can no longer go back. The pain of such parting. I never knew how heavy it could be.
Traveler, now is not the time to do deeds for ghost waterfish lady. Don't say that words. Don't say that words. So you need me to find him. Damn it!
No. Our reunion no longer has any meaning. There is no way for us to create any new memories.
I mean... firstly, if there's a hole, there's a goal. Secondly, the dude would be pretty damn happy to have a water-flying ocean dragonfish that he can float on with anywhere around. Although it's still kind of strange that he would be still dating said Oceanid. Wait, wasn't this dude a puppy?
The thought of me gives him no succor.
No suck?
So let it lie forgotten beneath the waters.
I'm sorry, I'm not taking it seriously at all. I'm not taking it seriously.
If you meet Vache, tell him not to look for me. Tell him to move on. That is the only thing I still remember.
How? Now, maybe I'm giving Furina too much credit here, but as the Hydro Archon, how is she not talking to this Oceanid chick yet? Right? She's the Hydro Archon supposedly connected to all water. Like, shouldn't she then immediately be able to tell? Like, she sensed water changing. She's like, wait, that was a person. Something feels wrong here. Zhongli can sense rocks on the other side of Liyue. He steps into Mondstadt and he's probably talking to like what's Storm Terror's mountain or some shit. He's like, looking quite sturdy today there, huh? Leaning a little bit to the right. It's good to see you, good to see you. I'm going back to Liyue now. I believe it'll be hard for him to forget you.
Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the waters, losing consciousness, I saw Vache above the surface. His eyes were filled with such sorrow.
Venti is
longing.
Connected to all air. All air. He can hear you from a mile away. That's why Venti acts like he don't know anything when he probably knows everything. You can't surprise Venti. Then he does that thing where he giggles halfway through his sentence even though nothing funny was said and he giggles anyway. Yeah, everything's great, man. Yeah, your mom died. Shut up, Venti. Stop giggling. Just stop. Stop. Every time Venti giggles halfway through the sentence for no reason, I die inside a little. A little part of me falls away. A part of me becomes albedo. He doesn't exist.
If only I could have comforted him. Told him that I did not suffer. Indeed, I had felt a great warmth.
You got turned into water and felt a great warmth. And we must tell your boyfriend, Puppy, that he was that you were taken by the water, and he must not. This feels a little weird. I don't want to have this conversation. That means Vacher was a witness to the fact that you're dissolved.
Is that what you call it? Dissolving? If anything, I consider it a form of release.
Bitch, you just now were going on about how you were sad and depressed that you're in this state. What the fuck are you talking about?
It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy, with only an endless peace, like the water's still surface.
Did she not just use tide, washed, tsunami all in one sentence to describe the fact that her memories are gone for her being in this form, in a depressed fashion? I don't know. That does not sound like you're happy to be in the state.
I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees how they have
She's
lived
talking
for
about
so
water.
long in a
Oh
world
fuck, she's talking about
endless
water.
want.
It's happening again. Oh no. The gunshots. The water pigs. The water birds.
Trespasses upon
They're attacking me.
Chainsaw.
And I just want to murder Ayaka Slash.
Deliver your punishment.
Can you out? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had very bad flashbacks to fighting the water bitch over and over and over again. Xingqiu, Mona, Barbara, Tortalia. It seems as after the body is dissolved. It seems that after the body is dissolved, some measure of the consciousness still remains.
I think I hear your companion. It's time for you to go, I think.
Is that Paimon? Right. I wonder how much time has passed in reality.
Farewell then. I am glad that you were able to sense my presence. Remember, if you see Vache, tell him not to seek me out any longer.
Yes, tell Vache that he has gotten cocked by water. Does it remind me of Dante's Inferno? The game. I said it while I was playing God of War. That game fucking pisses me off.
Wake up! Come on, hurry! Navi is outnumbered!
Whoa! What's going on? Why are the mechs attacking? Damn Navia! Damn Navia! Damn! This is what you get for sleeping on the job again.
Look out!
Why are they being attacked?
Dear
Why?
God, it's a whole army of Gardamex.
Why? Is it random?
Chlorand?
Why? Oh. She's on our side. Is she? I'm assuming too soon. She reminds me of Kujo Sara, so she could be a hard ass like many others.
Quick, now's our chance!
She has one of the worst weapons in the game. Oof! She runs through everything and then attacks MC. This is exciting, exhilarating. I'm gonna be so pissed if we can't we can't automatically shoot her. I want it to be like the idol chick in Honkai Impact. Please tell me you're friends. Why? So she's the defense-based character, Geo character again. So like Noelle. Otherwise, why would they put a defense weapon on her in her cutscenes? Hi, Sile. Hi, Sile.
I should thank you for lending us your sword there, Chlorand. But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
Could you explain why we're being attacked in our sleep?
I followed you. It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as of late.
Sile? But Sile when she's like in her 30s. And you find that she's not in her 30s and I've offended her gravely.
I believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking, is it not?
Ooh, now we got a stalker. Fine stalker,
Mr.
by the way.
Palace's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray his trust. He would do the same, were he alive today.
So we've met 3 different versions of Sile so far. 4, if you count... What's her name? Starts with V. Sile's other half. Veliona, I think.
Do not speak of my father!
Okay.
Sorry, demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Don't put yourself down, Silver. You were fighting with your dull blade.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Clorand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
True. We only want physical harm.
Sorry, I did not consider your feelings.
Whatever.
She's just a thick Sile.
What else do you know? How did you come to the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
I doubt I know much more than you, but I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances is very powerful.
Well, so am I. Allow me to call Zhongli for a second. Yo, Rock Puncher, we need you. You'll be in... You know how... I imagine Zhongli as the guy, General Tao, the Tao guy in Dragon Ball, where he kicks a tree and he throws it to the sky and then hops on it, and then it just flies and takes him to where he needs to be. I imagine Zhongli summoning a pillar, kicking that shit down, throwing it to the sky, jumping on it, and then just flying over to Fontaine.
Your performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me.
It's because you finally figured out something, because previously you might not have been getting as far as they wanted you to get.
And what about these garter mechs? I thought only those associated with the Maison Gardiennage could control them.
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used by the authorities to enforce the law.
When did you have the chance to check? There's nothing here unless you were checking during battle. Then goddamn, bitch,
I can
damn.
only conclude that some powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via illegal means, deploying them as a private force of sorts.
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league, then?
Navi, you're pretty random, you know that, right?
Be careful, and do not act rashly.
I will continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish.
I mean, how long has this people been dissolving into water? This must have been a long time. I mean, there's a whole ass oceanid over there.
Thank you for your help today, Clarand. But if you get any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate being followed.
How about you introduce him to Paimon
I do not think that they'll strike again.
and the guys he speaks for?
So I shall stop following you. Good day, all.
Introduce yourself to Paimon.
Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Clorand was being sincere with you. If we tried, we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
No one likes you, Malus.
I know, she's...
What just happened? Who was that?
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon thought we were done for! Those Gardamex came out of nowhere while you were unconscious, and Nadia and her gang saved us!
So Navia was stalking... So Clorandra was stalking Navia, stalking us. While we were stalking an oceanid.
Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Clorand who came out to save us too! We got lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off otherwise.
Oh, so you're a fighter now, Paimon. Thanks for the rescue, Navia.
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In truth, I hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory feast.
Huzzah! Wait, boy, we will get drunk every time we eat together.
As such.
Fuck,
we're
they still only
partners.
travel a drink.
There's no need to thank me.
It will take 50 years for me to match Demoiselle's magnanimity.
Yes, you would have to look like Malus to match her magnanimity. Magnanimity.
If it were me, I would have joined the Spina di Rosula on account of her goodwill long ago.
What you trying to say, Malus? I'm here searching for my sister and you trying to tell me I must join some gang? The fuck you think you are, bro? Don't like you, Malus.
Alright, you two. That's enough.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
She was hiding behind the tree the whole time.
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
Huh? Really? Paimon contributed somehow? Cool, Paimon's even more amazing than she thought!
Yo, Navia, we have been trying not to give Paimon a big head. We've been trying very hard. And it's been working so far. Paimon has been dialing it back a little. In a recent event, we spoke for the first time in years. Could you not undo years of work on Paimon to the point that I even had to ask the Geo Archon to help? Could you not?
Yes. All thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake.
What?
How did that help?
After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said.
You're saying that I was right. And there's dissolved water bitches in the Fanta.
That the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky?
Wait, do you mean that? I thought it tasted strange as well, but I couldn't be sure.
Fanta? only comes in sweet flavors. So how could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
Oh, so since it only works on Fontaine people, they try to switch all of us out into water. And Paimon didn't drink Navia's one. Navia. Oh, Paimon, good going, bro. Your gluttony saves us again. Well, we on the other hand have no issue with that. We drank those Fonta water bitches.
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the primordial sea?
Yes. So if you hadn't drunk that cup for me...
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grandest of awards for you as we speak for saving the boss.
Grandest of rewards, you say? As a man with 15 million more than himself, there's not much that you could give that I would be truly appreciative of.
Really?
Fortunately, Paimon, neither of us are from Fontaine. Otherwise, we would have been...
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate, but whoever did this left no trace at all. That's when I figured out that you might be in danger, and hurried here as quickly as I could.
But why would they go after us too? All we did was defend Linny in court and help clear his name. Ugh, now we're caught up in this mess too, aren't we?
Yo, Traveler, we're on the same thought wavelength right now. We're gonna kick ass and take names. We don't care whose asses we kick. They will be kicked. NPC in the corner of there, kick. Now in front of us, kick. Sorry, Silver, not you, but Malus, kick. Paimon, kick. Traveler, kick. If it's an ass, it will be kicked. Until we find the right person, who we will kick even harder. Let's do this. I'm ready.
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of, and almost got their name in the process. Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
Yeah, we were kind of connected to some water chick.
Well, it can't be a coincidence that the traveler fainted just now. He said that he heard that voice calling for Vashe again.
And Vasha just so happens to be Navia's dad.
Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too. But it was real faint. Does this situation have to do with the primordial seawater then?
According to the net, the ability to hear voices like that has to do with one's sensitivity to the hydro element. Just so happens that I am sensitive to all elements.
Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
Well, hopefully it gives him better abilities than finger gun, pew 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 pew, and a rotating orb with very low orbit floats in that direction. Yet the enemies ran all around it. Yeah, this didn't work out well.
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
There's a reason I'm still running Dendro. I also gained some new intel.
New intel? While you were out cold?
I never sleep, Paimon. I merely collect information.
Well, let's hear it, shall we?
The voice in the fountain belonged to one of the missing women. A person named Vasher was a witness when she dissolved.
Oh, that is important.
Tell everyone what happened while you were connected to the ocean.
Vashe. That name doesn't ring a bell. I suppose he hasn't stepped forward as a witness in court lately.
He's on my suspects list for the ones causing the dissolving. Last time I said it was Cowell, is that his name? And it was him, kind of. Well, he died for it, but like, he was the perpetrator of the bigger problem, not the dead problem. I'm tired, leave me alone.
Since he saw that young woman dissolve, he was at least at the crime scene.
And he could have maybe caused the dissolving.
But he never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial seawater. Could he have been threatened?
If he's still alive, we should try searching for him.
Yes, thank you. This is very important information indeed. We will continue to investigate.
Alright, partner. Wait, by me you mean us too, right? Because I was gonna go head back to Sumera.
Oh, you mean you'll help us investigate?
And so, Traveler hits another one out of the ballpark. For a home run, we're adding another to his very large harem of women.
Well, you did say that our farewell meal didn't really count. That means we're still partners, right?
That includes a yandere known as Ayaka.
And besides, we're in this now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who targeted us get off the hook so easily, are you, Traveler?
And other Yandere known as Lumine. And yeah, of course not. We're gonna fuck him up. Missing us will cost them. And us. This will prove to be their biggest mistake.
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased. You are the face of Spina di Rosula.
She's like really smiling. She kind of looks like a mask. That looks like Aha in Star Rail. Why did they shadow her face like that?
You talk too much. Well, in that case, let's head back to one of our bases, shall we? I'll arrange accommodations for you.
After sleep, I'll end the
We
video.
also have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our bonds as partners.
Oh,
We'll take that one step at a time, I guess.
oh, slow and steady wins the race.
Don't worry, you two.
Eventually.
With us around, our base is definitely secure.
Whatever you say, Sylv, I believe in you. That's my homie. That's my homie. Sylv, my homie. So, why is it that every time we go to a place, things are a lot more fucked up each time, right? Think about it. Inazuma was a war. Sumeru was some sort of isolation torture. That's all I can say about what happened to Nahida. That was some isolation torture bullshit. And then yeah, we're dealing with dissolving women, kidnapped girls, dudes buying chicks. This is quite fucked up. That's not even the worst of it. We have to mention an Archon connected to water but does not sense when chicks are turned to water. I figured she would have heard the ocean before the Traveler did. So, what's gonna happen? I can predict the future. Somehow, Furina is gonna be turned into tea and drunk by Alucina.
It's right up ahead, but let's make sure we weren't followed first.
I've been keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus far.
Very good. But let's not let our guard down for now.
Why not do the long method where you walk a circle for a certain amount of time, go into different places, have a nice meal, chill out here or there, and then go home?
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
I want to say thank you, but it's Malus.
Thank you, Malus. Now, let's
Said it for
continue,
me.
Traveler.
Right, go to the accommodations arranged. In the underground. In the very underground. The fuck are they doing? This deep underground? Yeah, I thought we'd be in the upper echelon of Fontaine, but we're in the sewer. Why are we in the sewer? Oh, here it comes. I was trying to figure out why the fuck we're in the sewer. I need to do this and then not get sick before I have to record Resident Evil. But I'm already not doing good. My whole body's heating the fuck up right now. Talk to Malo. Ooh, I like this music.
So, this is your base? It's not quite what Paimon imagined.
They could have been playing the music. Why not continue playing the music?
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
Thank you. So much for my expectations.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately.
I there, guy with 15 million more. Could I spare you $1 million?
After all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
Oh, they have a Patreon. Cool.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone.
Kickstarter.
But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago. I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
But you still kick ass and take names. That's a benefit.
Your father. He was the previous boss of Spina di Rosula, right? How did he...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
Yeah, let the old guy explain.
No.
Let the fighty daddy explain.
Myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever. And as partners, this is something I hope they can understand. My father's name is Callus. Yes, the same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the streets.
The pianos are playing. Sad stories are about to be told.
3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend. But he chose a duel to defend his honor instead of standing trial. He died in the duelist's ring.
Well, he's definitely not Tortalia, let's be real.
Oh no.
Tortalia purposefully started the duel. He commits crimes to be thrown into the arena, and then the judge must be like, it's him again. Fine, send the lions.
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set up. At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence. But strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena.
So I'm guessing someone killed the friend, he was accused, and for letting his friend die, he fought to the death. Which is silly. Bro, wouldn't it now then be better to find who killed the friend, get the evidence, unless there was no evidence, and he would be fucked anyway. So he was like, you know what, instead of traveling to Sumeru, I'm gonna stay on my ground. Alright.
3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. I was just saying that. Yeah.
The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
So that's why you're so determined to get to the bottom of that case.
To the bottom.
That's right. I've also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated in, but I haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records. However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances, they must know something. I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth.
He's still alive. That was a party double. He's the one causing the disappearance cases. Case solved. Case solved. I shouldn't come up with random cock like that. Because Genshin just hit me with a bamboozle and that's the actual thing.
If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me. And now, here I am investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you, Papa?
Seeking the truth for the sake of your family. You know, we're quite alike in this regard.
Demoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all.
Woman in the back there, not the grandma. The other one, give Silva a hug, please. He looks like he needs it.
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle.
Stop kissing ass, Malus.
Master Callus did so much good in life, yet all it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful.
Fontaine's judicial system is flawed. They have some sentient robot judging the cases, and then some primordial dragon dude judging the cases, but they don't even go from a reasonable standpoint, right? I don't understand. The judicial system is strange, especially with the fact that it's live shows that people can just be like cheer on and vote for, and then they send people to the arena to fight. The fuck are we in ancient Rome?
Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
Wait, if Callus was such a good man, wouldn't people at least be a little suspicious when he was accused?
Exactly, Paimon. You go, girl.
Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really.
No,
Everyone's like that.
no, that's pretty exclusive to Fontaine. People never wanted drama, like being trapped in an infinite loop dream to their deaths in Sumeru. People did not want war and people starving to death in Sangonomiya, or war people fighting for no apparent reason to the point that their PTSD is, we should have more war. I'm pretty sure something happened in Monster that don't even go there. Vent is just too good of an Archon. Zhongli he exists. He exists.
People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
I'm pretty sure that's just Fontaine, bro. The trial of your father would only have this sort of sentiment because it was turned into a spectacle, right? So anyone can use Fontaine's judicial system to make an absolute 180 turn on any good political figure just by throwing them in front of the trial and letting the dial point from one direction to another. All that's needed is a little bit of doubt and their lives are ruined forever. Like Johnny Depp.
But how could... never mind. If Callus was really falsely accused, we have to find the truth. He didn't deserve to have that happen to him.
We don't know him, Paimon. Why are you going on like this?
There is one other thing. Master Callus's opponent in the duel was Ms. Clorand.
Okay, yeah, I can understand why Navi doesn't like her much.
Oh, her? Well, then, isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
No wonder the mood was a little strange between the two of you.
Yeah, that's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
Ms. Clorand has always placed great emphasis on the honorable nature of the duel. If her opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop either.
I mean, she could have just fucking stopped. So in other words, she's a psychopath. That's not honor at that point. You're just beating a dude to death. If a person's half comatose on the ground, holding their sword in defiance, you're still gonna beat his ass? I don't know. At that point, you either kill him or walk away. I don't know. I don't know.
She knew Master Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute in the arena,
You decided to kill him.
there was only ever one choice she could have made.
Bullshit.
It's not that I don't understand her at all.
You do?
I just can't deal with this yet.
I could understand if it was someone else, right? If someone else randomly just came in, killed the dude, or they gave him the chair. Or they don't do the chair. They do the chair in Inazuma, and they drowned him. I'd understand. Like, I'd understand a little. But you're telling me someone he knows beat his ass till he died, bro?
Don't worry, Navia. Paimon knows how you feel. You don't have to force yourself to do that.
Paimon knows how you feel. Nani?
Afterward, Ms. Clorand told
Ignore
us
Paimon,
at the
everybody, ignore
start of the
Paimon.
duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
Then that indicates that he intended to die in the deal.
Yes, that is our understanding as well.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me? All right, anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Even if it did sound like I was just complaining towards the end.
You're lucky you're cute. No, it's alright. I understand how important this is to you. She's better than Ayaka by a mile. If you were to choose between Ayaka and her and Keqing, always choose Keqing. Just being real there.
Thanks. You two should go and rest. This was quite a day after all.
Yeah. Paimon's beat.
Don't speak of beat after we just heard that her dad was beat to death.
Please, relax and get some sleep. We will ensure you rest soundly.
How exactly are they gonna do that? Are they gonna whip out the cello and play some bombing beats while we're sleeping? Some lo-fi beats? I'm gonna end this here. I see you, man, over the cringes. I want you to like, subscribe, smack your face with the keyboard a couple of times until notifications hit the voice. Or you check it all out, links in the description, especially our main channel, Exhausted Gamers, where I'm currently playing Resident Evil 4, which is a remake. And yeah, pray for me. Damn it! I mean, firstly, if there's a hole, there's a goal. Secondly, the dude would be pretty damn happy to have a water-flying ocean dragonfish that he can float on with anywhere around. Although it's still kind of strange that he would be still dating said Oceanid. Wait, wasn't this dude a puppy?
The thought of me gives him no succor.
No sock?